Hello everyone, this is Mike Dunn 878. I got a standard match. I actually used an evolution team versus standard. So my opponent was some guy named uNdefined off the Fusion Volt side, and he leads with Mess Spirit. I lead with Vaporeon. I just go for the Scald to see if he was gonna Thunderbolt, because I didn't want well, I figured I could take it anyway, but he's actually a Calm Mind set. So I'm just gonna stay in, try to get the burn off on him. And that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna stay and try to get the burn. I don't get the burn. He's just gonna try to sweep me the first turn. I don't really know why, because I do have plenty of other things in my team that could easily wipe this thing out. So like Umbreon could wipe this thing out. So I don't really know what he's doing. Anyway, plus the chances of me getting a critical hit, like, you know, that's possible too, which I actually do. I get one right here, so yeah. Anyway, he switches in a Lilligant. I figured he's gonna try to set up, so I switched my Espeon, predicting the Sleep Powder, and that actually works out very well because I do get the Sleep Powder bounce back at him. I'm actually a Choice Scarf for Espeon to make sure that I don't get wiped out by any Infernapes or Heracross. So easily gonna be able to 2-hit KO this thing because I am max special attack, timid nature. So I do have like 360 special attack, so I can easily take it out. He brings in a Scissor. I was fearing that it was Choice Banded Pursuit, but I took my chances and went into my Vaporeon to take the the Bullet Punch. And he goes for the Swords Dance, and I'm kind of scared at this point, but I'm just gonna go for the the Scald. So he's at +4 at this point. So it's looking grim for Vaporeon / my team. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad for my team. So he actually goes for the U-turn. I'm not really sure why. And surprisingly, it actually doesn't do that much. I thought it would do a lot more. Maybe he was more of a defensive variant. Anyway, he switches in his Miss Magius, who actually takes a bit from Scald, so it's probably not invested in his special defense. So it actually ends up being a Calm Mind set as well, so I have no idea what this guy is trying to do. Like, he just keeps trying to set up on me. I'm gonna go for a Scald again. I finally get a burn on one of my Scalds, so that drastically reduces his survivability, because even if he does substitute, he will be taking residual damage at the end of the turn. He goes for Shadow Ball here. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be enough to be able to KO me. Yeah, he gets a critical hit, but he really didn't need it, because he was strong to begin with, and I'm not specially defensive. I was physically defensive. I'm just gonna bring in my Jolteon because I know I'm gonna be outspeed in 1-hit KO with the Thunderbolt at this range, because I am a life orbed one, so I definitely have the power to back it up. I think I'm modest as well. He brings in a Toxicroak. I'm not really too sure what it wants to do, so I use Substitute in case he predicts me and goes for Sucker Punch. He actually goes for Bulk Up, which isn't too good for me, but I'm just gonna go for the Thunderbolt to get damage off of it, see how much it does. It does quite a bit, just because, you know, I do have the Life Orb and all that. Even though he's probably specially defensive, he's not too good naturally being defensive. He goes for Sucker Punch there, predicting my attack, but I wasn't gonna do that because I didn't want to get hit by the Sucker Punch 1-hit KO'd after the Bulk Up. I go to my Leafeon, I go for the Charm, and I'm surprisingly faster than him, so he must be HP and special defense investment. And so my Charm makes his attack back to normal. Actually no, it's -1. And his Drain Punch did nothing, and I get Rocky Helmet damage. I go for another Charm, so he's at -3 at this point. And I don't really have anything to hit him with though, so I'm just gonna go for the Leaf Blade. And I actually got lucky because he went for the Substitute there, but since I went for the Leaf Blade, he doesn't have enough HP to actually throw off a Substitute. And he's not really able to do much here, because if he keeps trying to stall me, then if I get a critical hit on my Leaf Blade, but he goes to Sucker Punch there. The Rocky Helmet nearly takes him out, but Leaf Blade's gonna finish him off, and that's a kill for the defensive Leafeon of Charm. He brings in Scissor. I figured it's gonna Swords Dance. I go for the Charm just to see if he does. If he does, then it'll bring him back to neutral attacking buff. So he does. So I go for another Charm here. I figure I can just stall him all day, but I'm going to use enough charms, the fact that I can lure him into keep swords dancing, so that I can switch my my Flareon safely. And I know I can take at least one bullet punch, even though I do have terrible base 65 defense. I know I can take at least one bullet punch or bug bite or U-turn, because I do have the resistance, and I do have, actually he has the stealth rocks up too, so that does hurt a lot. Taking 25% before stealth rocks, and I'm actually faster than him. I guess he was the defensive one, like I thought. You know, HP and special defense probably. I am actually investing in speed with this Flareon, so that did matter, and because yeah, and as max attack and max speed. I go for the return on the Conkeldurr just to see how much it's gonna do, but it really doesn't do anything. I sent him my Espeon here, hoping he'd go for another bulk up, but he actually predicted this and went for the payback here. So he manages to KO my Espeon, so that sucks for me. But Leafeon can easily take in the Conkeldurr because I do have the charm, and I'll bring him to negative attack buffs. And if he does get a critical hit, his critical hit, since he is in the negative, will only bring him back to neutral attacking buffs instead of positive. So I'll be able to take a critical hit just because of the fact that I'm lowering his special attack, rather than relying on the fact that my defense is buffed. I'm lowering his attack. He's just gonna keep going for bulk ups. The only thing that's doing is the fact that if I if I hit him, I won't be doing a lot of damage. But Leaf Blade does have a high critical hit ratio. It has twice the one as normal, so I do manage to pull off the critical hit there. And I'm gonna hit him with another Leaf Blade, and he's gonna hit me with a payback. That's not gonna do a lot, even though I think he's at +1, and he's gonna be taken out by the Rocky Helmet. And that's game. Mike Dunny 78. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and see y'all later.